Germany's involvement in the Russo-Japanese War, 1904 to 1905, was indirect but strategically significant. Although Germany did not participate in the conflict militarily, it played a key diplomatic and geopolitical role, shaped by its interests in European and global power dynamics. The war, fought between Russia and Japan over control of Manchuria and Korea, had wide-reaching consequences, particularly for the balance of power in East Asia and Europe. Diplomatic neutrality with strategic interests. At the outset of the Russo-Japanese War, Germany officially declared neutrality. However, the conflict held significant implications for Germany's broader political and military strategies. Germany was part of the Triple Alliance with Austria-Hungary and Italy, which had a complex relationship with Russia. Simultaneously, Germany was focused on maintaining its interests in Europe while observing the shifting balance of power in Asia. 1. Germany's neutrality. Germany, under Kaiser Wilhelm II, sought to avoid direct involvement in the war, as it did not wish to antagonize either Russia or Japan. Maintaining neutrality allowed Germany to avoid upsetting its diplomatic relations, particularly with Russia, which was a key partner in the Reinsurance Treaty 1890, and a counterbalance to French and British influence. 2. Observing the balance of power, Germany viewed the Russo-Japanese War through a strategic lens, understanding that a weakened Russia could shift the balance of power in Europe and open opportunities for Germany in future diplomatic negotiations. The war, while distant from Germany's primary interests, had the potential to weaken Russia both militarily and politically. Indirect support to Japan. While Germany remained neutral, it had some indirect interactions with Japan. These were motivated by geopolitical considerations, particularly with regard to Germany's imperial ambitions in Asia and its relationship with Japan. 1. Military and naval influence. Germany had a strong naval presence in East Asia, especially through its imperial holdings in China and the Pacific. Although Germany did not intervene directly, there was a level of mutual respect between Japan and Germany due to their shared interests in limiting Russian power. Some historians argue that Germany tacitly supported Japan by avoiding assistance to Russia, which allowed Japan to secure a stronger position in the region. 2. The Anglo-Japanese alliance. Japan's military success and its growing influence in East Asia were closely watched by Germany, especially since Japan and Britain had signed the Anglo-Japanese alliance in 1902. This alliance, which was aimed at curbing Russian expansionism in Asia, indirectly aligned Japan with Germany's interests, as it helped maintain stability and balance in the region, which was in Germany's favor. Impact on Germany's position. The outcome of the Russo-Japanese War had long-term implications for Germany's foreign policy. Japan's victory reshaped the global balance of power and indicated the growing importance of Japan as a military power, particularly in East Asia. This shift had several effects on Germany. 1. European diplomacy. With Russia's defeat, Germany saw an opportunity to strengthen its influence in European diplomacy. The weakening of Russia potentially allowed Germany to strengthen its relations with Austria-Hungary and other European powers, although it also contributed to growing tensions with France and the United Kingdom. 2. Geopolitical repercussions. Germany's position as a rising imperial power was influenced by Japan's victory. Japan's success at Tsushima and subsequent territorial gains in Asia changed Germany's calculations in terms of its imperial goals, particularly in the Pacific. Germany realized that Japan could be a formidable force in the region, which required a shift in its approach to both Asian geopolitics and European alliances. Conclusion. While Germany did not directly participate in the Russo-Japanese War, its role was influenced by diplomatic strategy and the desire to maintain the balance of power in Europe and Asia. Germany's neutrality allowed it to avoid direct confrontation while still observing the war's impact on its allies and rivals. Japan's victory over Russia was a significant geopolitical shift, and Germany's indirect support of Japan, as well as its strategic interest in weakening Russia, shaped its foreign policy decisions in the years leading up to World War I.